From Newsnets and CCTV, it's high school basketball coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School.
Folks, you're seeing a presentation here between quarters. This is for the Cadillac High School bowling teams. You can see on there conference champs for 2019. We want to mention the kids that are out there right now. We'll start with the boys. Kyle Vermelia, Corbin Keller, Kyle Perry, Dylan Vermelia, Connor Putman, Sebastian Sikkema, Andrew Johns, Cody Willett, Ethan Johns, Corbin Eaton. Again, coaches here are Jeremy and Jen Moore. For the girls out there, I think we're missing a few of them, but we'll mention them all. Aaron Foster, Olivia Bush, Eddie Kelsey, Riley Fitzgerald, Morgan Hale, Caitlin Hudson, Kelsey Eaton, and Jessica Gottlieb. Congratulations on their trophy and presentation here from Cadillac High School. It's that time of year, Mike. Seasons are ending.
I think it's another regional title, and then I believe they're advancing to the state finals this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and what a great opportunity just for more students to be student athletes, to go out and compete. And you know, when you're bowling individually, you're putting it all, I guess, in the lane, on the line in the lane. But as a team also, you go out there and you compete and the scores add up. So congratulations to the girls and boys bowling team for Cadillac High School. Nicely done. Yeah, Jeremy loves it. Yeah, their coach Jeremy and Jen, they're at the Pines all the time. They love to bowl. They love youth bowling, and so a lot of credit to them.
And you know, high school bowling for Cadillac is only a handful of years old. I believe this was season 4, and they've been very successful right from the get-go. Benzie with the no points on their first possession. Shot from Hess is off.
Rebound by Austin Abram. Kicks out to Evan Boric, his third three.
3 for 4, I think he is from the line right now. Yeah, you know, as an athlete, Mike, and you played sports, and you know, even as a coach, it's really just kind of different as the season ends and you're heading into, at this level, different kinds of playoffs. You have seniors playing their last home games. There's just some special things you get as a coach, some special feelings, some special time with the kids. Three-point shot is just off right there from Wes Van Portfleet.
Sid Baker on the rebound, looking inside to Colin Hess. I think, you know, tonight we've had a couple of games on our girls' side this year where we were able to get up on some teams early and get a lot of playing time for everyone. And you know, as a coach, what I look for is you want the game to look the same. You want everyone to play Cadillac basketball, whether they're playing in the first quarter or the fourth quarter. You want just everything to look the same, and just for there to be a nice flow and a nice rhythm to the game.
That was a nice offensive set out of bounds play under the basket. Hess's shot just a little bit off, but he had a great clean look.
Colin's a good shooter. I think if he gets his feet under him and he catches and shoots in rhythm, he really is a good shooter.
So for Benzie right now with the ball, that's Childers. He's looking to penetrate, throws it right in Hess's lap. Some great hustle right there.
It was a great hustle play. You know, one thing, I've been watching Cadillac basketball for over 20 years being here, and one thing that Benzie Central will bring to the court is kids that play hard. They'll put all their effort in. It's every kid. Their coaches coach hard. And they've had a lot of success in sports just in general over the years because of that hard work.
For sure. We've seen that in a lot of different things. Back in my coaching days, freshman basketball down at Pine River, we played Benzie year in and year out, and you knew it was going to be a battle. As we see Bohr step into the passing lane and get 2 more. He's filling the stat sheet tonight.
Sure is. He has 11 so far in the first half. 11 of the 23.
Our camera crew tonight, everybody. For the last time this year, we've got Caden Darrow and Damian Brooks. Those two fellas have been here all season long as we watch Zickert get 2 more. He now has 7 for Benzie. Hess with a nice rebound.
Tip on the board, just doing his work. So strong. 6 feet tall, but just a very determined, strong leader. So Tip will go to the line, shoot 2.
Directing the show back in the truck all year long for us, Hannah Crouch. We appreciate everything they've done for us here to give you the shots. Checking in for the Vikings right now, I believe that was Wyatt Vincent, number 3, coming in.
Tip on the year is 42 for 53, 79% coming into this game. Hits 2 in a row.
And for high school, if you're shooting 80%, that's pretty solid.
It's over and back. It's not where you land, it's where you come from on the over and back call. Number 4, David Johns checking in for Evan Bohr. Evan's had a great start to the game. 3 for 4 from behind the arc. Has a 2-point basket as well.
Nice cut right there. Nice weak side or backside help by Childers. Close that lane down pretty quick. So as a coach in this game, Mike, if you're looking at it and this is a potential team you're playing, you don't want to show maybe everything, but you want to play your basketball. You want to play your best.
Yeah, I think you think about that a little bit. But in this day and age, nice take by Levi Klotz. Everybody has everybody's stuff on film anymore. You're using huddle accounts or crossover, different accounts for scouting. And I picked up 3 films today. And now there's some new TV networks. Like, matter of fact, tonight, this game is being broadcast on nfhsnetwork.com. We have a system here in the building, and all of Cadillac's, nice take by Tip Baker, all of Cadillac's boys and girls home games are on demand.
Yes.
And it's $13 a month to subscribe, and you can watch all of those games. And so whether you show it now or show it later, it's been on film. And in the Big North Conference for the boys, they have to trade their last 2 game films for in-conference games. That's a conference policy. And so when you watch those Big North Conference games, they know each other so well. There really aren't too many secrets. You might add a wrinkle here or there.
You notice it even as you're sitting down courtside, folks. I noticed it a little bit last night. I believe Ludington called out a play, might have been called Boston. Mm-hmm. And as soon as they called it, you could hear your team members start talking about it and what was going on and hollering it out to each other. Just that. That's
what it is, right? I mean, you see it, you hear it. If you play them twice, especially in a season, once you play them, you hear it. I watch, for example, Cadillac boys playing Traverse City Central, and as soon as Cadillac calls something, Traverse City's already prepared for it defensively.
We got an offensive foul down there. I believe that was called on Dunlop. He and Wyatt Vincent were having a pretty good battle down inside of there. I think that, it was Wyatt.
So in for the Vikings, number 3, Wyatt Vincent, number 14, Brady McLaurin checking back in.
3 minutes to go till halftime. The Vikings enjoying an 18-point lead. Moving the ball right here. We got to travel.
It's always such a tough look. Did he have him set and take off quickly, or did he shuffle the feet? Sometimes it looks like a travel.
Yes.
But it happens so fast. I couldn't tell. I don't know if I would have called that, because I really couldn't tell if he traveled. The game has changed in that aspect, and people just have good moves.
Nice defense right there by the Vikings. Looks like there was a couple of breakdowns, but the offside help took care of it.
One thing that when I'm looking at running a 5-out type system is there's a lot of standing around at times. You don't always have people moving. You need constant movement. Players move, the ball moves, it gets the defense to move.
And that takes work.
It does. It does. It takes a lot of commitment to coaching that part. Nice job by Benzie getting on the break, recognizing they had a chance to get a little 2-on-1 action, and
Noah Cochran
did a nice job
speeds
getting
on
back
and denies the shot opportunity. Nice play by him.
Yeah, I mentioned it. Number 20, Noah Cochran's in the game.
Unselfish play right there.
And Brady to Noah, back to Brady, back to Wyatt Benson, who started the first tip on defense. Pushing the Vikings up to 31-11 with about 2 minutes to play in the first half.
That's bringing the Cadillac Crazies up. A nice loud cheer as they've gone red, white, and blue tonight.
So you mentioned the scouting part earlier, just the way that the boys program works a little bit. You know, they have a lot of coaches on their staff, so starting with Ryan Benzenberg on that varsity staff, and Eric Runstrom and Dan Alto and Jason Wild, and John Emmington and Todd Baker. But they have their youth program coaches too. Matter of fact, Jason Main was actually scouting Benzie this week and last week. That was his role as being part of the youth program and being involved. He coaches the 7th grade boys.
He's off actually tonight scouting McBain.
He is. He's scouting.
Cadillac plays later this week.
Another game. I think it's McBain Big Rapids, as a matter of fact.
Yes, so it's actually both teams.
So, you know, you look at the scouting process and how teams are getting information. And just there's a big commitment to running a good program.
And you're right, it does take many hands to do that for sure. Vikings with a 20-point lead here with just over a minute to go. We want to remind our folks at home that at halftime, Mike and I will be back with a first half recap. So if you're heading for the fridge for a sandwich, be quick.
Number 42, Alec Barcheski, is in the game for the Vikings.
Nice patience right here by the Vikings with 40 seconds to go till halftime.
I think Brady was watching to see if Cole was going to set the screen and then roll to the basket. Cole decided to pick and pop.
6-team foul by Benzie. The next one will put the Vikings in the bonus as we are getting close to halftime.
This is one part of the game I've enjoyed watching the boys play. They do a nice job with their out-of-bounds plays. I don't think that was a shot they were looking for.
He got caught up in the air, and you know what? When you're caught up in the air, throwing it up towards the basket is better than throwing it backwards and getting a turnover for a touchdown.
It is one of the options, but they do a nice job. They run a series of baseline plays and sideline plays that can get them some good looks. You saw one earlier here to Logan Wild.
Shot is a little bit off. The Vikings with about 10 seconds to go. We'll see what they can do here. And that three-pointer is off. And that's where it will be, 31-11. It's halftime here from Cadillac High School. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast here on Newsnet and CCTV of high school boys basketball. And Mike and I will be right back.